I mean, hello there. Greetings. What's up? How's it going? Hey there, Mr. Bio, Lista, Iagra. Welcome, welcome. Linky swooped in. Will, one behind him. Well done, well done. Couldn't think of any other anime memes. That's a good anime meme if you can't think of any other ones. But welcome, welcome. I see how it is. I see how it is. Hi, Wendy. Now I'm thirsty. Maybe you should get some water and play along. But yes, hello, hello, greetings. Tarek, thank you. I know you all make me drown myself out of love and no other evil intent, right? But greetings, greetings. How are you today? I am pretty good. I am pretty good, guys. How are you all? I've Kirby Fireworks. I like it. I have done basically nothing useful today. I did my Genshin chores. I did some Magic the Gathering chores. I did a little bit of research for this to mess around with the particle systems. And I read a lot of Doctor Strange today. That's really all I did. I slept in. It was a nice day. Nice, lazy Sunday. And now, we are here. And today, yes, today, the plan is upgrade Bodyune's fireworks, as Lestat has aptly shown us. We have a fireworks system you can fire off with channel points. We are going to be upgrading that a little bit in the stream. Nothing useful seems about right for an alien. Hey, I was a human last night, thank you very much. Weaver was the alien. Water is good for your health. Water is good for my health, yes. Yes. But yes, that was my day. How are all of you doing? You called off work today because of feeble human shell, so I also did nothing productive. Go team procrastination! Go team procrastination! Friends! Hi, Sir Quay. How you doing, Sir Quay? You can fire off Sir Quay fireworks, which is just gonna be Sir Quay's gold. So, fireworks. I got a couple things we want to hit. Music is just a touch loud. Oh, why is the music volume up too high? Yeah, no, that was my actual music volume was a little too high than it was supposed to be. Go team alien? No, no, humans here. Thank you, Mr. Bile. Thank you. Somebody messed with my Spotify. It was probably people downstairs because connected to our Amazon account, which is connected to our She Who Shall Not Be Named system, which there is one in the kitchen. So that could have done it. But okays. Today's, we're doing fireworky things. We're going to upgrade some fireworks on stream. We're going to make new firework shapes. We got a bunch of ideas yesterday. I promised Soap I'd make her soap. But we'll see. We'll see. Good things, just struggling at trying to pick who to hang out with in Persona 4. How is everyone? That's a good problem to have, Sir Quay. I want to try to fix queuing. Queuing fireworks is a minor problem right now. And I think there's an elegant solution, but there's a problem. Letter fireworks, so I can spell Nani. Letter fireworks could be fun. We'd have to get rid of the shorthand for colors. Possible, though. It's possible. We could make letter fireworks. There is no D20 firework. There used to be a D20 firework. There used to be a D20 firework, but I got rid of it when we made the new firework system because it uses the colors, and I didn't have a D20 model for it. John Massey's S-Link's not like this. I'm sorry. Letter fireworks, D20. We'll make a die. We can make a die. So, there was a problem with my D20 dice. My dice 20 light idea I had. Check out the anime, by the way. I haven't watched it yet, but I put it on my list of things to watch. Lights, black, no lights. Well, so we thought no and lights were colors, and I didn't know what you were talking about. Nani fireworks, Nani fireworks, I like the idea. So here's, you know what? Let me just slide in. Let me just slide on in here. Okay. So here's my problem, right? Let me just, oh crap. No, you're not gonna connect. You're fine, actually. Right. My problem is whenever we fire a firework, it fires off like this, right? And it makes that little burst. I'll fire it a couple more times for you guys here. Right? And that's great. But if you want to spell Nani, I feel like we need an the N left over, right? Like in this freeze frame, we want that N to fade in, right? So you can spell like Nani. That's what we would want out of that, right? Where my firework system currently won't allow that. As you can see, if I spam a bunch of these, right? They just fire off randomly. So we'll have to see. The D20 I put on hold because I wanted to do a similar thing, right? I wanted to fire it off, and then I wanted the number to fade in and make it like actually roll a die. Maybe we do that. Maybe we do. I don't know an easy way to do that. Because the fireworks, right? Where did I put you? Are you in art? Oh no, you're a prefab. You're a prefab. The fireworks is a whole ass particle system. Where is your particle system? You belong in here. Snow's open. Why isn't fireworks open? Ah, there it is. It's a whole ass particle system. Burst, pause, and glimmer fade. Yes. That's how it would work. I still have the Jackbox. You're right. I still do have the Jackbox code. Let me get rid of that. Good call. Good call. I need to make a button to turn that off. Because I got to go through all my scenes and pause it off. And there are 3 scenes that have it on. But thank you. Thank you. Yes, right. So here's my problem. This is the thing that controls the fireworks. Nani? Change it to Nani. I wish we could get a Nani code. Right? This fires the rocket. This is the rocket trail. This is the primary explosion. This is the tiny particles that come off after it. And this is the explosion trails on those tiny particles. Okay. All right, for the slow kids in class, what are we looking at? Thank you. Thank you. You're right. You should slow me down here. I'm moving too fast. I got right into it. This is Unity. Unity is a game design engine that I am very familiar with. At least up to like these last couple of releases. This new particle stuff is a little magic to me. So we'll be learning together a bit. Unity works primarily in C#. You could work in JavaScript. Oh yeah, Bodyun's running random raffles, so go ahead and join those. But yes, yeah, Unity lets you, make games. I'm using it because I can make a transparent background here for Bodyun, which is what you're seeing here. And I can have a really powerful control, right? Like I can fire off these fireworks and have really good particle systems to handle it. And it's pretty efficient. Also, hi Blackbird. I'll read your thing in a second. I'm working in Visual Studio Code. This is where you're going to see all of our code that I'm going to have to swap in between. I'll explain things as I'm going along, but I'm not planning to teach you C# today. This thing over here is a particle system. Each of these is basically telling us how particles behave, right? So this is how they spawn. This is how it's spawning. This is how it's choosing the line it spawns on here. As I'm going wrong, Kappa. What? Last time you coded anything, it was an if and then. Yes. Good. Yay, no rigged, because you won. Why didn't the Mexican archer fire his bow? Because he didn't habanero? Okay. Okay. Right. So these are this is a visual script for particle systems, which is a way we can make particle systems. What I kind of want to do is on this explosion, we're doing a uniform random output, which makes our sphere. I want to also leave something in that location, I think. The trick is passing the data all the way through with a bunch of different textures is really obnoxious. We can do it this way, so it's possible. But we'll see. We'll see. So that's one thing, right? We need to make some new shapes. New shapes are going to be made in GIMP. Where's the screen I need to be on? I need to have you open, don't I? This is so annoying. New screens are going to be on GIMP. So this is our flower texture. So we fire off a firework that is a flower. This is the texture that is used. Please see firework flowers. Yes, textures are multiplied against our color. What that means is white is 1, black is 0, and that is how much of that color we get. Or like 100% and black is 0% of that color. So is transparent. So basically we just take a whole color. So if I take a whole color here, let me just grab a red, right? And I multiply. You're going to see that's what the red flower would look like. That is how the particle systems work. They take a texture, they multiply a color against it, and we get the output particle texture. These colors are predetermined by our Crayola crayons that we are using, or by the hex codes you guys provide, right? That lets me make a particle that does whatever color we want to fire it at, right? So to make more particles, we just got to make more of these guys. More black and white stamped thingies. So that is part of the plan today. We're going to try to make a queuing system, I think, because if everybody fires fireworks at the same time, I'm not saying do this. We saw this on New Year's Eve. Things kind of grind to a halt because if I just, spam this real fast. Yeah, exactly. Which is fine in this window, not super fine when the transparency is running on it. I also want to drop luminosity. Luminosity is a fancy word for the emittance that these lights are doing. Let me catch a red guy here. There we go. Okay, if I come over here real fast, can I zoom into this nicely? I don't think I can zoom in. Oh, I can zoom in this nicely. You'll see that these particles kind of look like they're glowing. That is because they're putting a whole output process on here. Can I actually go over here? Can I just turn you off? Oh, that just breaks everything. Okay. I can turn it. So there's bloom going on here, right? It's really faint, but I think you guys can see that, right? If I do it really quickly, you can see it kind of blink. There's what's called a bloom effect going on, which makes everything, kind of extra pretty and makes our lights glow nicely and everything. OBS doesn't pick it up. So because OBS doesn't pick it up, honestly, I should just turn it off. I'd probably turn all these off, honestly. That's probably the safe thing to do because it takes extra processing and it's not being picked up. But because of those effects, if I restart this real fast, you stay off good. Some of the colors get a little washed out. And I don't know if I want that. There's also a bit going on in our fireworks system here, which is a very complicated system. Where I have an intensity that is scaling. That intensity is distorting our color a little bit as well. So honestly, we could probably come bring this down to 0 or just a 1 again. All of these values, can I show you this easily? Yeah, maybe I can show you this easily. No, you're not a gradient. You're not going to work. Who has a gradient? Who has a gradient I can show you? I can just show you here, right? What do I do? I want to create a color. Trying to figure out where is a good. I want to show you guys a gradient. That's all I want to do. I'm just trying to find a good example of one here in the actual firework inspector. You have one? You don't have one. Of course, you don't have one. Fireworks. Fireworks is a gradient. Here we go. This is the object. Make the base color a darker color that would prevent the washout. Correct. That would prevent the washout on very high intensity colors, but would make low intensity colors invisible. Yeah. The problem is it's this. This is, oh, you can't even see this guy. This thing down here is a gradient. It's not a bad idea, Mr. Bile. It's not. Sorry, I went really fast through that. This guy right here, you can see there's like a gradient going on. This is my default one. I am creating a gradient dynamically using the colors that we indicate. That is causing it to get a little washed out because we are increasing the intensity on the color. The intensity is how brightly it glows for the bloom effect. If we don't have a bloom effect, that's not a problem. So we might have actually just gotten rid of it by turning it to 1 and turning on the bloom effect. We'll see. I'll have to rebuild body later for us to really see that effect take hold. But we'll see what we can pick around at it with. Hey, look, new raffle. Fun. So yeah, we might have already fixed that. So we need to make new firework shapes. We want letters. We want a D20. We want a soap bar. In my research, I'm not sure we can make a panties firework. Sorry, Miss Jawbreaker. I actually sent an email to Twitch. Twitch is a health or a safety board to be like, hey, can I do this? Is this allowed? It's for a joke. But if it's not cool, please let me know. So we'll wait to hear back before I make it. Slime and Cthulhu, that is what I want. Panties firework, yes, please. I'm not sure we're allowed to do it, Lestat, so I'm waiting for permission until I do. Slime. How do we make a slime firework? See, I'm starting to think my firework system is too restrictive for what I want to do with it. I want to emit in other shapes, right? Dragon Quest. Okay, I feel like it's gonna be really hard to read, but we can try it. Do you have an emit shape? You're what? Spacebar? Yeah. I don't know how I emit you in a... I want to be able to... That's not what I wanted to do, but that's fine. What I want to do is I want to be able to emit our fireworks. Here, if we go back to GIMP real fast. Super annoying because I have to like constantly swap this. Yeah, if we go back to GIMP real fast, right? You know what, whatever, I can work in 512. Black background will work here. What I want to do is I want to take our firework, right? Firework goes up. Firework hits position. Firework explodes, right? These are how fireworks work. We all know how fireworks work. What I want to do is not just explode in a circle. I want to, I don't know, explode in a shape like a heart. Or, you know, the letter N. That's not how you draw the letter N. Right? Like, I want to be able to explode in a texture. And then what that would do is from this texture, right, all the particles would emit. Emit is a fancy word here for, say, projected from. And I know there's a way to do that in Unity's default particle system. I'm not sure if there's a way for me to do it in the visual advanced one. So we'll see. We'll see. Okay. Okay. So what should I actually do first, guys? What should I actually do first? Should we make more fireworks or should we start tweaking it? Should we build more stuff for it or should we just make more firework types? Fix then tweak. So I'm trying to figure out how we would go about that too. Okay. Okay. There are two main problems, or well, really, there are a couple of main problems. Well, you would think so, but adding new textures is actually really easy. See, I have this list here that I can put my texture in and then just tell it what it's called, right? Additionally, I can go in and I can map textures directly that you will see here, for instance, right? Heart and heart are mapped directly to a specific magenta heart. This is my control scheme. Here we go. Question mark, dental Kirby. They all map to Kirby, right? That's actually really easy for me to set up. This could be automated even, because this is old. So this is Fireworks is the first thing I built in Unity for this stream. Plus, more people will probably show up later, get all the super nerd stuff done. I mean, that's fair. That's fair. Okay. Super nerd things it is. Super nerd things it is. Here is a problem. Thing needs to happen is this. This is why you can't have black, by the way. We're gonna fix it. Okay, if it doesn't equal null, use it. So we're gonna get the color out, right? If the color is not null, do the thing. It's really some random lights. Yeah, you can clean them up a bit by blending them if you want to make it look like they're supposed to be like that. Then we check if it matches a specific word here. Do we check if it's not black somewhere else too? I don't think so. I think that's the only time we have to use it. Okay, that might fix it. We might be able to have black fireworks now. That might have been all I had to do. Because the old system, the transparency was causing problems. But when I switched to the new colors, I think we're good now. I think that actually works. I'm not 100% sure. 1 second. Nope. If this is null, right? Anywhere it says color is black, it needs to be color is null. Because black was the default because we weren't allowed to use it, so I set it as our null value. There's an error somewhere in this. Where's the error? Oh, you don't like returning null? Was this the problem the whole time? Okay. So what we're going to do, we're going to make a null color. This is going to be 0, 0, 0, 0. Because I think black should have a 1 for the alpha value. So what I just did, right, is I made a color with 0 red, 0 green, 0 blue, and 0 alpha value. Alpha being your transparency. So what we're going to do is we're going to return the null color, which is an object that we know what it is, so we can that we can evaluate it. And all we're saying is if the color that we got by picking our color is the null color, then do this step, which means you didn't find one. That's how we tell our system we didn't find a null color. So apparently null was not an acceptable type. Oh, your texture. I went a little too crazy with the nulls. I think that's all of you, right? So now we have the power to fire off black fireworks, which is a weird concept, but you know what? I'll take it. Okay. Black cleared. Off the list. What else was on this immediate list? We want to do lights or fireworks when a VIP joins. So we're gonna have to control how we want to do that. I think the simple solution right off the bat is to go to my welcome system. Welcome module. Where is welcome VIP? Here's welcome VIP. Oh, that's welcome user. Where's welcome VIP? Welcome VIP. So this is where what happens when a VIP joins the stream for the first time. I get a little debug statement that I really don't need anymore, but it's fine. We add it to the list of VIPs we have seen. So if they're not in the list of VIPs we've seen, we add them to it. So we don't welcome you twice. If we have an audio handler, we do the thing. If we have a color palette, we load your color in. And we're going to do for why, please no bad flashes. Wife of epileptic, if you would, please. Gotcha. General epilepsy warning. If people get too excited with fireworks, it could be a little bit. It can be a little much. They're usually not bad normally, especially in a small scale. But I don't know as much as you do. So you tell me if they're too bad, and I will come up with a way to tone them down. You know what? Let's do that real fast. A flicker isn't bad, but an actual flash could be bad. Actual flash would only happen if like 10 people fired fireworks at the same time, which is a thing I'm trying to fix today. But I probably don't even need that flash, to be fair. I have it because it looks really good. I can show you in one moment what I'm talking about, but I can make it so it's toned down a bit. And honestly, I probably should, because there's no reason to have it if it's going to cause people grief. Fire custom firework here. It is fine as it's been. My wife watched me a lot. Hi, Mr. Biles' wife. Can we do a cap equals and touch Q system? Max of 7 fireworks in 1 second, then Q the next. That's kind of what I'm planning to do, Niagara. So here. I'm going to leave this little nod here. That's going to be, we're going to fire off fireworks when a VIP enters, or maybe change the lights. I think that's fun. We're going to go over the top for a hot second. We'll pull it back later. So, where is it going? Enumerator. Where are you, Mr.? You're the next one. Handle firework routine. Here it is. So, here's how fireworks work. Right? We get a message with the fireworks string. And we get the personal color from your chatting value. That is, your personal color here is the RGB hex code of your what's it called? Your user. Not many people think. I think about that when we're gonna do a lot of fireworks, and I totally flew over that today. Because I started going real fast. Is literally on this sticky note to say, and I failed. There's actually a burst intensity I can turn down. Which we can control dynamically. But if we make the queuing system, it shouldn't be bad at all. It shouldn't be like full screen flash, right? I can always turn it down a little. I'm gonna have the value anyway, because there's no reason for it to be that extreme. It's just that extreme, so it makes every color white at the beginning. I should have off screen real fast. Okay, we should be good now. We should be good now. Thank you for making sure that I am thinking about other people, because I get lost in my thoughts too often. Okay. So the way this works, when you see the chatting message, we get a bunch of information. We get your chatter RGB code. We get your message if we identify that it is the firework command. Then we pass it out. We do what's called a core routine, which is a asynchronous set of instructions. So normally, code is executed synchronously. It waits for something to happen. It waits for the last thing to be done before it does the next thing. Now, computers do that so fast nowadays, you barely notice. Asynchronous is it's not waiting for other things. It's doing its own thing. In fact, it's waiting on its own delay, which is what this is. So, handle the firework routine, takes your message, splits it by spaces. That is the important part here. You must have different spaces if you want to do more fireworks. Then there's a ceiling. There's a maximum of fireworks you're allowed to fire off. It's 7. If you have more than 7 things here, it just caps it at 7. And then it parses your message and it fires the firework in a routine. What we need to do here is, instead of parse and fire, we need to add to queue. So we need to make a queue. I'm going to use to do to mark me. Yeah, so what I'm going to do here is, instead of parse and fire, we're going to add the firework to queue. And we'll make a function that does this, actually. When we add it to queue, we're going to want to kick off another thing that says, hey, is there something in the queue? If we just added something in the queue and the queue was empty, just start firing. And then every time we fire, check and see if there's something else in the queue. If there's not, we're done. If there is, wait a random delay between these two values that we control and fire next one. So that's what we got to do. And then parse and fire will be fine. So we need to store this object. So we need a firework queue object. We need a queue for them. It will just be a list of it. Right? Can I pop off of a list in this? I know I can pop off a list in JavaScript. C# pop off list. List is a data structure that is specific. First element of C# list. I feel like I have to rebuild the list every time. Does remove at 0 rebuild the list? I think it does, actually. Okay, remove at 0 rebuild the list. So with this, 1 buy-in of 500 channel points limit 1 person to 7 fireworks, rather than queuing up, say, 21 fireworks to do 3 bursts, but only pay for 1, right? 1 buy-in of 500 channel points limits 1 person to 7 fireworks. 250, yeah, 250. Yes, so every time you buy fireworks, right, you are limited to 7, right? I can show you, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, right? Each burst fires 2. I'm going to fire a bunch of fireworks. That's no more than I've normally fired. If this is still too bright, you let me know. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I put 9 things in. We got 7 shots out. Each shot fires 2 so that it looks like it's more because it feels better. So they've always been capped to 7, right? What we're going to do is, instead of them just doing its own routine, because if I bought that twice, right? If I did it twice in a row, it would get really flashy. I'm not going to. And it would fire them all. It would fire 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9. And the delay would be the delay it took me to get the message in. Whereas what we want to happen is for it to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We want to queue it. So that's what we're going to build. But we have to store this data so that we can pull off of it really quickly. So what we're going to do real fast is we're going to make this object. I'm going to make it right here because I'm a lazy programmer, and this will definitely not bite me in the back later. Yes, if 2 people did it simultaneously, doing 4 fireworks 7 times, I'll do 2 fireworks 7 times, then continue the queue. Yes, exactly, Iagra. So if you fired a rainbow and Mr. Bile just fired black fireworks, right? Your rainbow would normally be interrupted by black fireworks. In our new system, what's going to happen is we're going to get fireworks in a big, long train, which could be really fun because we can track the train of fireworks that we get. So we can see if we can make a firework chain, which I don't know why we would want to do that, but we could. It opens more possibilities. Okay. Public class. A class is defining the structure in which we're going to store stuff. Firework queue object. Data. We're going to call it data. Okay. What needs to be in here? You need a string. I'm going to make them public so I can control them outside of, because again, I'm a lazy programmer today. You can be called token. That's what I call you everywhere else. And we need a public, I believe you're a string for the personal color. Oh no, you're a color object, right? Hi, Sapphire. How are you? Rather render grind plus flash warning. What do you mean? Perhaps more importantly, prevents the render grind that have. Yes. I understand now. I got distracted by the plat and the roulette. Yes, exactly. It'll stop what happened on New Year's Eve, right? Where body unit basically froze up because it was rendering so many particles on top of itself. It'll stop that problem, and it'll reduce the intensity of the flash in favor of smaller flashes over time, which I think is better for people with epilepsy, Mr. Bile, you being my resident expert here, or really your wife, who can communicate to me through you. I mean, she can communicate with me however she wants, but you're a useful tool. You guys could tell me if my understanding is that is better than big flash, small pops, right? I don't know. I'll do more research on my own time later on. You're a useful tool. I thought she'd enjoy that line. Mr. Bio knows I don't mean it. We spent time today working on some projects. Well, he knows I mean it, but I mean it with love. Just like he means hydrate with love. Right, Mr. Bio? He still needs to return completely. I'm only half useful. Fair. I asked for this, didn't I? Okay. I need to build a hydrate counter at some point, but I gotta do some other work before we can get there, actually. Okay, so we got our Q object. That's really all we need. Oh, we need to make one. Public firework Q data, token color. Forgot this is in the JavaScript. This token equals the token that we just got. This color equals the color we just got. Bam. Okay, that's all we need from this object. Let me scroll all the way back up to the top here where I keep these things. Public list firework Q data firework Q. Smaller flashes and slow strobe effects tend to be safe. Okay. They changed the formula to milk duds. Remember these things, one, tearing your teeth out more, and two, not tasting as bad? Probably. They probably changed the formula for milk duds. I don't actually know, but I would guess they did. Okay. So here, we need to do firework Q data. I'm going to call it Q data equals new firework Q data message tokens. Personal color. Bam. Okay, so we got our Q data. Then firework Q, add the Q data. This will put it at the end of the queue. A queue is exactly what you think it is. It's a line, right? It is first in, first out. So the first thing that we add will be the first thing that gets popped off of it. A pop is we taking the first element of the queue. You can imagine being like in the line to, buy something, right? The first person who got in the line buys the thing and leaves first. Whereas a stack is we put everything in and what's on the top is the thing that we do first. You could think of that as a stack of papers on your desk, right? You do what's up on the top, but you're not moving the whole stack to grab the one from the bottom to do first. We're going to use a queue in this case. We want to fire them in order they come in, which can be stored inherently in that data object. You're no longer needed, which means this I enumerator is no longer valid. Okay, you know what? Let's actually change this. Yeah, okay, I only have to change it in 2 spots. Okay, that's not a big deal. Okay. I'm gonna duplicate this. I'm gonna put it up here real fast. This is gonna be build firework queue. Oh, you know, no, we're gonna call it add to. Add to firework queue. You return nothing, 0, none. There we go. Now we are filling the queue with fireworks. What needs to happen is this needs to go here. We need to take the exact same parameters as we had before. And we need to comment this out because we're not going to do that line. Boop, boop, bam. Okay. Where else do you exist? Should I simplify where this happens? Absolutely. Am I going to today? Nope. Okay, never mind. I'm not as bad as I thought I was. This is only 2 places. Past Padian coming in clutch. Candy Company stop shitting on my childhood. I'm sorry. Yeah. I've just learned to embrace the change and suffer along with it. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna add everything to the queue. And then I think we need a queue tracking object, don't we? Okay. Okay. How do we know that we are firing fireworks? We need a Boolean value to track it. Let's go back up to the top where we track these things. I do not think I have an is fire, right? That's not a thing I cared about before because this was fire and forget. We're gonna go public Boolean value true or false is firing. That'll default to false. Okay, now back down here. We add it to the queue. If we are not firing, that's what that exclamation point means. Then start core routine. Let's handle firework routine. This needs to be changed now. We're going to call it handle firework queue. Bam. Doesn't exist yet. We're going to make it. Oh no, you lost. Bam, we made it. Look how good we are. That was so fast. Man. Okay. Yeah, I know you don't hear your message. So what we got to do here is we're going to grab this out. Okay. Yeah, we're going to grab all of this out. We're going to keep this loop here. This loop is going to be while firework queue dot count is greater than 0. So while there are things in the queue, get the element. Firework queue data equals firework queue dot remove at 0. Oh, you don't remove what I want. Okay, never mind. You don't return. So what we got to do is we got to do firework queue 0. Okay, now we remove it at 0. Done. This is now data.message. And this is now data.color. Oh no, I called you token. That's what it is. Then we wait to fire the next one. Okay. At the end, when there's nothing left to be fired, is firing equals false. So what we need to do is we actually need to do is firing equals true here. Wait, why are you yelling at me for fire is firing? Oh, I didn't put a semicolon. That's why. I actually think that just does it. I think that finishes it. Sometimes I'm really good at what I'm doing and make it easy for myself in the future. Sometimes past Padian does everything he could possibly do to get in his future Padian's way. At least they haven't changed my beloved whatchamacallit. Sort of. The regular candy bar is too thin and unbalanced, but the king size bar is now the exact same as the old regular size in terms of balance, textures, and flavors. Don't judge me. I like my childhood candies. Hey, that's nothing. I'm not judging you. I'm not judging you on that. I'll judge you on the dental Kirby's. Okay. Let's test it. So, how we're going to test it, you might ask. We're going to do this. Oh, wait, we're reprocessing the script. There we go. We now have... oops, one second. Real quick. I got to go to system, serializable, so that we can see our queue, because I want to be able to see our queue. It should now appear down here in a moment. There it is. Now a firework queue. There's nothing in it, but that's ideal. Chat message redemptions. Bam. Twitch IRC. Bam. Okay. Let's try that again. I said connect. Connected. Okay. This is a test. This is a test. Okay. Look at that. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, we didn't stop firing, though. What happened? What is element 4? Oh, we added a null field. Okay. Okay. This is why we test. Back to the code. Something happened where we created one that was null. Oh, because it's sealing. Oh no, seal is fine. Seal is fine here. What happened equals null? Exactly. That's the problem. So we tried to fire a null firework and broke. That's easy enough. We can fix that with a message. All right, a token equals data.token. Can I can't do it here. I'm not gonna do that. If token equals null, token equals random. So we're gonna catch it. So that'll keep us from having this problem in the future. However, the first thing we're going to do is we're gonna make it so that doesn't happen. Too lower split, too lower trim split, I think is what has to happen. Trim will remove the right space and the enter character, tabs and stuff like that at the end of the string. Because we're splitting on space specifically, if you had tabs, it would actually think they're different because tab is different from space. Okay, let's try that again. Yes, I know this does not automatically connect. That is an intended feature. Okay. Gonna add a ton here. Look at that queue go. Look at it go. They've all been consumed. And the queue can be started again. Ta-da! We fixed our problem. Damn, we're good. Oh. Yeah, no, that's my bad. It's because I connected body in. It's fine. You can raffle it off. It's because I wasn't paying attention. If we're going to do this, I need to turn the welcome module, the raffle module, and the gamble module off. Right? Actually, text to speech needs to come off. Bonk needs to come off. Flirt needs to come off. I built a test version for you, right? You have a test, can't send messages. Yeah, I can turn can't send messages off. That would really not fix my problem, but wouldn't bother you guys with bonus messages. That'll fix it. It's because as soon as this body unit connected, he started doing everything normal body unit was doing. Okay. That'll fix all those things. Okay, Q, done. Man, we're good at this. Let's add a VIP firework. So how we're going to add the VIP firework, we're going to go back to where it welcomes the VIP. It's going to add to the firework queue. Man, we made this easy. Firework system, instance, add to firework queue. And we're going to actually do exactly this. You know what? Let's do this actually. Let's do this 3 times. So I think we can do this now, right? We can just add it to the queue 3 times. This should just work. Made it easy while speaking Klingon. Okay, so what I mean by made it easy, right? Because we made this what's called a function, we can call this, we can invoke this with its name, right? It's like a spell, right? We can invoke this with its name, and we can do this code where we break the message down, we figure out what it means color-wise, and we add it to the queue. And then if you're not already firing, fire it off. If you are, just chill. It's going to get fired. Right? And because the queue is automatically firing for us, we don't have to start it. So all we ever have to do if we want to fire a firework is just add it to the queue, which we can do with this method right here, which is pretty convenient. You need to run a campaign where the magic system uses a coding language. I mean, that's kind of what magic, at least in D&D, if we're not talking Vancian magic, that's kind of what it is. Like, if you break it down at a fundamental level, that's just what it is. I'm a barbarian in that one. Stop by 100. That's one of the reasons I love coding. It's the closest thing I'm going to get to magic. Right? Look at this. I am invoking fireworks. I will forego the mage. Right? Look, I can invoke the fireworks. I have the power. That's as close as I'm gonna get to real magic. But okay. Oh, raffles now. See, because the raffle module and the bot module don't start up, they don't actually shut these things down. These get automatically disabled at the beginning of a stream. Should be a wizard who studies to learn how to code, a sorcerer who innately codes, or a warlock who makes someone else do it for you. It would be a warlock. Everyone would be a warlock because their patron would just be Stack Overflow. Then there'd be a couple people on Stack Overflow who are actually wizards, and sorcerers are rumored, but really they're just warlocks. That's how it would go. But okay, we got that done. We now fire off fireworks to welcome a VIP. We'll see how long that lasts. You know what? In fact, let me make that a control flag. If VIP fireworks enabled. I know that doesn't exist. I'm about to make it. Where's payout first chatter? Payout first, ignore mods. Bam. Probably would too. By the way, Payton, have you given any thought to the raffle system I showed you long ago? The spinning wheel? I have. It's on the list because roulette upgrade is coming out eventually. Roulette upgrade's on my list. Right, so this roulette, oh, you can't see that coming on the real screen. This roulette, not very exciting looking. In fact, pretty boring looking. I built it in, I don't know, a couple of minutes. What I'm going to want to do is make that better looking, maybe put a little ball that bounces around on it as it spins, and then lands on the number. So we'll put more effort into it. When we do that, I want to try to make it dynamically controllable. So we can I can decide the size and how many things based on any way we want to do it. At which point, we can make it entirely dependent upon the things in it, right? So we could build it so that you have a raffle wheel to spin on stream. Yes. Yes. Okay. VIPs will now be welcomed with fireworks. So I'm actually going to turn this back on. I'm going to turn off payout first. I'm going to turn on VIP fireworks. We're going to test the system. We're going to go down here. Going to connect. Who's VIP in chat? Who? Sapphire! Sapphire, please type a sentence in the chat for me. If a VIP would be so kind as to speak. LOL, there goes Sapphire fireworks. Welcome, Sapphire. It'll only work once. Beautiful. Beautiful. So that works. You can get turned back off. I had no doubt that was going to work. But you know what? You got to test things. Okay. Wow. Yeah, we burned through those things really fast. What are these notes? what are these notes I'm looking at? Whose notes are these? Where are my more recent notes? Guys, I have too many notes. I have too many notes. Although that's not new. Ah, here are the notes that I want. These are old volume notes. Here are the notes that I want. I picked up the notes on my magic stuff that I need to work through, which can go up here for now. Upgrade blend. We can do that real fast. And then firework shapes. Okay. Let us go and look at the blend feature again. And then, you know, we'll probably rebuild Bodium so you guys can play with his new features. You are in lights. Yes, I know they're called Christmas lights because that's what they originally were. They need to be refactored. Here's our blend function. It's very mathy, I know. What it's doing is it's averaging the color by weighting its actual color. And I think we just need to weight its actual color a little bit more. So this is the sides. The sides need to be weighted one more. GB. If you have questions about exactly what I'm doing, you can ask, and I will stop and do it. We did this like last week. And what I'm doing is I'm just doubling up. I'm adding extra weight to each color element as we work with it. And then that will get us slightly stronger weighting. So it'll want to stay its own color more than its neighbors. Can you use HSV to blend those instead of RGB? Can I? Lights 0, new color. I don't have an HSB value here. Color HSV to RGB to HSV. So we could take it out. I'd have to do math on it and then put it back in. I could. Because that's one of the things that I want to do. I want to make lights be brighter overall. Right? You see how these lights are like super dim up here? It's because the random one just wasn't particularly bright. And I think what I have to do for that is I have to make a minimum value. I don't know how to do operations on it. I mean, you could, right? Here. What is a good way to test this? Good way to test this is to go to the dev scene. Okay, Unity, spin it up. There we go. Scenes. What's a good dev scene? Random script dev scene. Okay. We'll just do it in the script. Okay. This is my random script dev scene. There's nothing in here. Test object, just because it's intentional. Do I have a random dev script? I thought I did. Nope, I'm too clean. Oh, I have parser test. No, it's fine. Okay. HSV test. Whatever. I added, it's slightly weirdly capitalized. That matters. Oh crap, that created a new script. I'm stupid. I was looking for it, not trying to create it, so I gotta go delete that now. Pay no attention to the man who's fumbling his way through what he's trying to do here. What's your problem? Do you not like compiling it? Oh, if just straight up crash. That's cool too. Thanks, Unity. Please hold. This man, the one whom speaks parse tongue. Okay, I'll leave. There we go. Yeah, it's just anybody who like actually codes are gonna roll in here and be like, what is this idiot doing? Oh, I do have one of these. Oh, this is fun. Here, let me show you this project I was working on. Haha! So what I had built is I was trying to build a way to save and load patterns more intuitively. So what I built is this we actually are open. Let me show you. We can upgrade it to another one. And parse. So I can make an actual image. So what it's doing is it's reading this image file pixel by pixel, grabbing the colors and using those color values to decide what each of these individual cubes is going to do. So these are individual color cubes. You could think of them like pixels. They're not, but you could think of them like pixels. I was just using this for an output test, right? I just want to see if I can make a really small image file and then I can load it, right? And then I can parse it. And then could I wipe it? And the answer is yeah, I could totally wipe it. I won't right now because it actually overwrites the image file, which is pretty cool. And yeah, we could do that. So I could literally make it so you could load a pattern for lights from an image file. You could go into Microsoft Paint, right? And you could make a 15 pixel line of colors and you could load it in and that's your light pattern, which is a lot easier than the way that I have it set up right now. It's not done yet, of course. This is a project I was working on the other day. By the other day, I mean like weeks ago. Because it's just really low on my to-do list. Because it works. Okay, what we need a color. So we're gonna play around with HSV real fast. Color origin. Public color updated. I want public. I think they're gonna be float values, right? Updated equals origin. Color dot RGB to HSV. What do you return? Oh, I give you floats and you give me out. Okay. RGB HSV. So we're gonna take updated. We're gonna go out to H, out to S, out to V. Bam. Oh, I have to say out, don't I? Yep. So what this is doing is it's taking in, what are they called? There's a word for what these things are called. I don't remember off the top of my head because I have two brain cells. It's gonna take the values. It's gonna put them out into these fields for us. What we're gonna do from here is we're gonna make a function, increment hue. Making a mount down here. Public void. H plus equals amount. Color HSV to RGB. This is going to return us a color. So we're going to give it HSV. I'm going to say updated equals. I'm going to say that's not how you spell updated, but it's fine. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to do minus equals. Call this decrement. We're going to make this so I can just do it from my controller. So context menu. So how we say we can use it in the editor. Up. Down. Okay. So we built that. Let's roll back here. This will update. You're going to see we're going to have two color fields that are black, RGB, HSV values, and an amount. Amount, we're going to say, I don't know, 1. Pick an origin color. We'll do red. Save this object. Start it up. You should see updated should become red. We should get values out in all of these. Hue is 0. Saturation is 1. Values. Oh, I didn't actually save these values. That's fine. So now if I go over here, I go up. 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 Okay, 1 is too much. Let's try 0.1. Oh, let me set this back to 0. Yeah, okay. So now I can increment the hue. And I'm going to guess 1 is my cap, right? Yeah, looks like 1's my cap. To go beyond 1, yeah, we get into whatever's going on down there. So we can do this. Let's try to do it with, you know what? Let's just call it increment and decrement. I don't care right now. Try to do this with value. Because that's the one that I really want to be able to control. Sumitomo Sapphire, she should be working. Why should she be working? It's Sunday night. What if it would give a better result to average the hue, keep the saturation 80 out of 20, origin enable, brightness 60 out of 40, origin enable? That's probably the right answer, Iagra. The right answer is probably yes, to average the hue. What I also want to do is I want to set a floor for the saturation. So we can average the hue, the saturation, the value, or not the saturation, the value. I want to set a floor for the value, I think. But we shall seize. We shall seize. Okay, yeah. One is a big increase. We learned this. We learned this already. What if I set this to 0.6? Oh, 0.6 is where it started. What's 8? What's 8 look like? 8's not bad. That makes sense. Yeah, I think there's some combination of saturation and value that need to have a floor for lights to look good, right? And if we can pull the values out when we randomly make a light, right? We can pull the values out and we can push them back in will be really good. For instance, right? Look how bright these lights are, right? Those are very bright. I like those colors, what they are, right? So to HSV, we're looking at a high saturation, high value, right? And I think there is a floor, probably like in this box here, it's probably like 0.7, that we shouldn't be below saturation 0.7 or value 0.7 on a randomly generated light. I think. I don't know. Saturation, maybe we can go really low, right? Like this is like a pink, right? That's okay. I don't know. Maybe I don't mess with saturation. Maybe I let saturation be really low. I let value just cap out or bottom out at 7. Because that means this is as dim as we can get. That color right there. I know I'm messing with it like on stream. It's kind of annoying. It's hard for you guys to see. I have a color wheel, but it's not capturing that window. I don't know. I'll do more math on it, I think. I think this averaging of the light overall will help for now. It's going to ultimately pull it down. You are right. I think that HSV is the way to go. I need to build a system probably into the color palette. That'll do it. I need to design that system though. I don't know what it needs to be off the top of my head. So let's move on to the next part. Let's move on to making some new lights. Bam. There we go. Okay. I'm hanging on to those emotes or sub goals. There you go. I like it. I like it. I helped Mr. Bile out earlier, spitballing some of his emote ideas, and whip some up because I was working on emotes at the same time. Actually, taking their emojis, but whatever. But yep, if you guys haven't, go check out Mr. Bile. There's a shout out for him. There you go. He does a lot of D&D things. Go check him out. Speaking of D&D, we will be doing D&D on Wednesday. But yeah. Okay, so this is the box I get to work with. I'm gonna use the flower as a default. I promised Soap a soap bar. So let's make her a soap bar. My thought for a soap bar is like something like this, and this is soap on it, right? Pay no mind to the perspective here. You know what? I don't actually have to tilt it. To the Fight Club soap. That's kind of what I was thinking. Right. If I grab this, and this is a really bad example, right? Like this would work. We would get this. Make me a crown since I lose. I push the button all the time. My loser's crown. We could try to make a crown. Bubbles in the soap to show that it's soap. Maybe. The problem is we lose small details really easily. Actually, you need to be black and white. Right. You're not right. We need to cut this off. Okay. What size is that? This is 500 by 500. 500 by 500 is my default plan to work with sizes. You need to come down here. I'm just quickly ripping this up. This is a really bad way to do this. I just wanted to make that edge a little less uniform. The right way to work with this is probably just go like this. So scale this size up a lot. 120. Nope. 180. Yeah, that's better. Good old trial and error. Because remember, this is going to be read really tiny. I have not Googled clip art for soap yet. My thought was something like this. We could make the image bigger and add bubbles. We could just make a bubble. They do not have to be this small either. So let me do import as soap into art assets. Yep. That would be at least the file. And I can show you how this is going to work. Okay. Let me annoyingly go and turn this off because I didn't make a button for this and I should have. Okay. Hop back over here real fast. It's going to reload some assets. We're going to go to the scene with body unit in it, which is main. It's going to take a hot moment. There we go. We're going to go to our good old modules, fireworks system, textures. We're going to add a new texture. We're going to call it soap. We're going to go to art. We're going to grab our new soap art. It's right here. We're going to drag it in there. Now there's soap. So now if I maximize this on, no, I don't want to maximize this actually. If we start this up, Fireworks, you're on chat message redemption. Good. And I connect you, right? This will work, I guess. I do Fireworks soap. We'll now fire soap fireworks. I said fire soap fireworks. Oh, I didn't connect it. Now it's connected. Fire soap fireworks. So see, there'll be a bunch of bars of soap that now erupt in a really small size. So that's the gist of how we're going to build this stuff, right? Let me fire some soap fireworks real fast. We'll pause it. We'll zoom in here, and that's exactly what I thought. They're not exactly legible. They also don't turn. I guess I turned that off at some point. Okay. Back to the proverbial SERP drawing board. Make soap fireworks and then bubble fireworks. We can certainly do that. Wow, my eyes just got like really weird for a second there. Like, felt really dry. That's the word I was looking for. Find some soap clip art. This is a good one. Grab this. Hop on back over to GIMP. What do we think? What do we think, team? Something like this bar of soap. I can break this down to a couple colors. I think we can make that work. So what we can do is let's do new. Oh, it's 512 by 512. That's what the size of that is. We'll make a D20 too while we're at it in a moment. Copy, slide on back over to GIMP. I keep losing my windows. There we go. Something like that. Scale it up a bunch. So that's how I want to scale it. Back over so we can keep it in frame. Bam. Bing, bang, boom. Nope. I wanted to keep that actually. Okay. Drop this down so I can kind of trace over it. Okay. What in this image is going to be white? That is going to be our main color. I think our main color needs to be... Oh, oops, wrong layer. The bar of soap itself, right? Up to like this point. I think we need a lower color for here. I will get a smaller brush to fill this in a moment. Scroll into the smaller brush. Curve that out a bit. You around. We will grab the white and clean that up. I'm going to do this continued edge here in the slightly darker one. Focus intensifies as art mode is engaged. Okay, so this is our bar of soap now. We need to clean up some lines. I'm okay with it being kind of squiggly. think kind of squiggly for soap works, but so I'm not doing really fine lines that I didn't break out the actual drawing pad. We can always darken this as necessary. I think the word soap is gonna be really useful. Let's add some bubbles. I think bubbles. We take the bigger one. Make the bubbles even darker. Oops. Than the other stuff. I keep scrolling instead of zooming. I think what we can do is we can come back later. Once we're happy with the way this reads, we can spend more time on the bubbles. Make them a little more bubbly. Okay. While I'm doing this, pitch more ideas. Is this brush not 100% opacity? It's not. Why are you not 100% opacity? Were you? I guess it's just the bubbles that weren't. Okay, whatever. Let's add soap to this. The way I'm going to do this, actually, I'm going to do it in white, and then we're going to make shadow for it. Nope. Soap. So work in possible orc design as I get energy. Oh, that's fine. No rush. I mean, you, Iagra, have more knowledge than other people of how quickly I can slam a drawing into here, because it's pretty fast. I just showed you guys that system. That's really all I have to do to put a thing in. Okay. Oh, you became a layer. Okay, that's fine. We're going to use a drop shadow. Where's my angle? Oh, it's this. Stop linking. Actually, so go here. No. We don't want a blur radius. I need to pull this back a little bit. Why? Now what I can do is I can clean up to fix it up. So like, do you want an internal carving? We can do an internal carving. I was gonna try to raise it up, right? We can flop this around. We can make it internal, right? Does this make it internal? I have to cut off everything that's not on the shadow. Right, with my perspective. When I did a curve for testing was super quick. Yes. The art is a long part. I'm trying to figure out what parts of this we see if this is internal. I think this needs to be sheared a little bit more. Or like sheared at all. I think that is better. And then if this is internal, right? Then we get, right? This is not the final. This is me trying to figure out where on earth my shadows need to go when I make this. Oh, you're wrong. Right? Don't have to go there. We'll have to cut off this bottom part like it's in the soap. This is a thought, but what about instead of a bunch of small soaps, if I were to do an outline of something? See, I want to do that. It's actually really difficult in my current system. Yeah, I need to build a shape engine. It is on the agenda. I mean, I can make particles bigger. The problem is they just start to cover everything if I do that. Do I have an emboss filter? I think we do, actually. Dental Kirby's away! You get the edges between things. Well, let's try... see how this all works together first. Because this already might be too much detail for this to show. That's my immediate thought, is this is probably already too much. But let's see what it's like in here. Okay. Connect. You connected. Okay, if I maximize that and I come over here. Okay. Oh. It only maximizes while it's open. Okay. You're cool. There we go. So this is what the soap bars look like now. I mean, don't get me wrong. This is smaller than they will be, like, resolution. They will be on a normal screen. Right. It's because I weirdly maximized it. It's still kind of hard to read. It is, but I think you can tell that it's soap. Right, because it at least looks like it has a divot. Maybe that's what we do, actually. Maybe instead of putting soap on it, maybe we index more into... grab this guy's color. Or maybe a bundle of cash. I mean, maybe. Maybe we index some more into something like this. Where it looks like it's a dish at the top. Why soap? Why soap, Soccer J? That's a good question. It's because our buddy Soap asked us to make it. But hello, Soccer J. How are you? How are you? Yeah, I figured you would do that. Where's your threshold? Really? Threshold? Oh, I'm on the wrong layer. Hi there, Frodo Fett. Been a while. How are you? How are you? I do not remember this name. Have you changed it? It's been a while. I am doing pretty well. I'm doing pretty well. We're making a bar of soap. As a firework model because why not? And because Soap asked us to. And apparently we do what Soap says, which I don't know why. Ship akin to this. Looker, normally known as Sock Vortex. Ah, Sock Vortex, how goes the RC racing? I sees. Welcome to our madness. We've added a lot of things since we last saw you. We have fireworks, which is what we're working on currently. Bodyune is a little over the top. If you have met him at all, he is our Twitch bot. We got lights you can play with the exclamation likes command. Discord DM ping incoming nor if you wish. Aye. Did I do it? That might work. That might work. That is terrifying, Eldritch Abomination. Cool dev ideas. I have many of those things. I'm a little bit insane. Today's the day I will have enough channel points to time someone out. Very proud of you, Soccer J. Use it wisely. Okay. Iagra soap bar. It's not bad. It's not bad. I feel like it's really hard to identify what this is without the label on it. That's my problem currently, right? With this shoddily drawn one that I'm like actively trying to revise, I feel like it might read okay at the end of this process. That was too much. So let me try this current hypothesis. This current plan. Because I think it's coming together. Right. You're this one, okay. Brain, not enough brain cells. Oh, I knew, I had an idea you were doing something as soon as you asked the size, but yes. We will try that in a moment. You bonked yourself? But how have you been, Sock Vortex? How have you been? Alas, we have not played XCOM in a hot minute. Okay. Let me just export that to soap ping. Let me see how this works. Okay. Back to the Unity window. Oh, I didn't connect it. It would help if I actually connected it. Because it doesn't do it automatically. Well, racing mountain bikes. Nice. Oh, I remember you vaguely updating us on that. I think the last time you were here, you were saying you weren't doing as much RC racing, more mountain bike racing recently. You didn't actually connect. Come on. Connect to the chat. But I know you get a little upset when you try to connect when you see yourself already in the chat. There we go. Maximize you. We fire off some soap real fast. I'm okay with that. Why do you keep weirdly coming out of maximize mode whenever I pause? I don't know. Sorry, testing soap fireworks in chat. I don't love it, but I think it works-ish. I like Iagra soap. I just don't know how I'm going to make it read. The way that I want it to. Hey! Somebody won monies. It was Soccer J. Well done. Did I do the thing? That's what you named it. I love it. Okay, let me drag it in here. Where we go with this? Where we go? We'll go fireworks. We're gonna add another one. We close all these other ones we don't need. Call it Cthulhu. We'll call it what it is. Soccer J, no! It's gonna be really tiny because it's really dense, but we'll see how it works. Did you connect? You didn't connect. I wanted to test it. Okay, there we go. Nice aggroed, nice. I mean, they read decently well, actually. They're just, very circular. Not bad at all. Random pause that kicks us out. Scaling is really weird. I don't know why it kicks us on maximize every time pause. I don't want it to. Yeah, we added a Cthulhu. Okay. We need a simple D20 off the bat. Let me grab a file. Where is this located? It's located here, right? It ended up in a weird location before. I'm in pictures. Did you end up in pictures? No, you didn't. Where did I put this file? I put it in a really weird spot. It's come to my attention that every time I have paid attention, it has come up black. Coincidence? I think not. You are correct. It is 130% rigged. I'm just kidding. It's definitely not rigged. Seriously, where did I put this? This is a file. Aha, here it is. Yes, open it in GIMP. Why else do you think I'd have GIMP open? There we go. We don't need this. We don't need this. What I want to do... Oh, you're actually really condensed. Oh, you can't even see this. It's the one that's the safe one. One second. Let me open the one. The one is the one I want to use here. There we go. So I get rid of the water drop. I can get rid of the one. I don't want to actually want the color back. Actually, I want this color background. But what I want to do is I want to go colors, hue and saturation to 0, lightness up. Oh, wait, no. We'll go lightness up and then we're going to go, I don't know what to do. Tools, color, where are you? Contrast. Bam. That'll do what I want it to do. And then let me rotate this whole thing back. Turn off all this stuff. Turn off this. Yeah, I know you have weird exterior stuff. I don't care about your weird exterior stuff. Oh, actually, maybe I do. Because I contrasted it. So we got all this junk on the outside. Understood. My theory is wrong. Game just hates me. It is purely random. Export as to art D20. Think I could. Cool. I will save this for later. The problem is the size of the image will not scale the actual process. It's restricted internally by my exporter. There we go. It's restricted internally. So I'll have to update it there. I need to build a better system to handle it. Call you D20. Assign the D20 to it. Grade the edge on the outside I put as far as I could. Ah, gotcha. I'll replace it with that one in a moment then. I just want to test the D20 fireworks. Okay. Other firework ideas besides Orc, because it's on the list that Iagra is doing. D20 fireworks. How about those? What do we think? I think those look pretty good, actually. Simple geometric shapes work great in my system. Thought they were nuts for a second. No, they're 20-sided dice. Nuts is a different one. Also, while I'm at this, not that we'll be able to see it here. Actually, you know what? I can fix that if you want to see it. Fireworks. Oh no, main camera. Make it white. Darn, black still doesn't show up. We didn't test the black work that works yet. Yes, it'll absolutely look better not in a black background. Let me figure out why black didn't work real fast. Let me update this image as well. Okay, Unity. What's your problem? Oh, it's that closed you improperly. File, that's fine. Huh? Unattached thread? Yeah, no, it's fine. Unattached thread is perfectly okay, Unity. Perfectly okay. Hold? Holding. Last ping swear. Maybe a firework burst for rolling a critical hit. It's on the list. It's on the list for. Do you want me to call you Sock Vortex or Frodo Fat? What do you want now? You could be whatever you want to be. But you want a bit darker? I like it. I like it. Let's play with what it shows. Well, let's see what it looks like on like a real build in a little bit. You said it was too circular. It looked very circular on the thing, on the little pixel image was the problem. We can up particle size later when we totally rebuild fireworks from like the ground up at a different point. Then I think we would make it work a little better. But yes. So I want to do a fireworks system that when it explodes, leaves an after image and then the fireworks around it, right? So like then we could see the 20 and the little dice explode around it, which I think would be great. Protofet, I am a short, hairy bounty hunter seeking second breakfast. I approve of all this. Last image is Nightmare Fuel, by the way. The Cthulhu-y one? Yeah, a little bit. It's great. I appreciate it. Right. Because I also want to do it with letters. I want to be able to, I want to be able to do Nani, right? Like fire Nani off in the sky. I think it'd be cool. Okay. I had a train of thought. The train of thought was that the art folder wasn't pulling in the file that I wanted to pull in, which is mildly annoying. My other train of thought was that the color black didn't work. Why not? Is it because black is not a recognized? No, black wasn't. It was black. It recognized black. It just still showed it as nothing. Why is that? Nani? Nani indeed, Lestat. Nani indeed. Look at the code. Oh, you know what? Actually, let's look at the color palette. Yeah, you're not doing it. Look colors from file, get random color, get color by alias, add color. Yeah, no, that's all fine. That's all fine. Yeah, I know color palette misspelled. It's fine. New body and raffle while I deliberate on this. What's going on with it? We got the color. The color just didn't work. Color didn't work because the alpha value didn't work. That should be my guess. Firework color dot alpha equals 1. I'm not actually sure I'm allowed to do that. We'll see. We're gonna try that. This is the pre-built color sheet. Could always add black there as a fallback. Okay, let's try that. And I've got to make sure that the alpha value is 100%, I think. Pre-built colors. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet, magenta, pink, white, cyan, teal. Let's add a 13th for black. Make it black, make it alpha all the way up. This black is alpha AF. I made a funny. Champ. Oh. Komodo hype? You have a problem with Komodo hype? Okay. Gonna be this awkward blue for this test. What is happening to PogChamp? That is the official new PogChamp. That is our PogChamp. It will forever be our PogChamp. Yeah, see, it's still going to nothing. Why is that happening? I think it's because it's still trying to transparent it out. Maybe I can't give you guys black fireworks properly. Yeah, see how transparent that is? That's almost white. Yeah, that just disappears. And then this is just gonna be a white firework. Yeah. And they have the ugliest ones coming out. No, there are no more cycling PogChamps. This is forever our PogChamp. They Twitch had a whole event like last week, I think. This is the one that Twitch settled on, yes. Okay, black just refuses to work. Okay, fine. Fine, Bodyun. I see how it is. Bodyun is now coming down. We are going to rebuild Bodyun. One moment, please. Welcome module. Payout first. Nope. Raffle module could be enabled. Gamble module could be enabled. Text to speech could be enabled. Bonk can be enabled. Flirt can be enabled. Save. Build the project. Better PR TBH. What, Komodo hype? Yeah, it was actually really close between this and some girl whose name I don't remember. Okay, never mind. Body's gonna crash on me for a second. Oh, I also had to change the background color. Okay, Unity. Buzz off. I don't know why Unity likes to crash sometimes. I guess it's because I'm technically in a beta branch build. So that's probably the reason. Get me a firework. We need 4 people to say yes starting now. What do you mean get you a firework? What do you want your firework to be? I need to build a better firework system though. That just has to happen. Okay. Oh, reboot Bodyun in a moment. Yep, I use Unity for Bodyun. Yep. Because it gave me a better control of a particle system that I wanted for fireworks. Yep. I built a transparent game, basically, and that is Bodyun. Also, I did a lot of Unity, and I'm very proficient in C#, so it helps. Carrot with a cape, because capes are cool. Okay. Okay, I see you. Oops! I left fireworks on. Use them while you got them. There's your Cthulhu fireworks. Hey, why'd you shame Bodyun? Random lights. The darkest one? No, that was the normal one for a second. Oh, I broke. Oh, nope, I didn't break blend. I just can't type. I didn't put the darkest one in yet. I want to see what the normal one actually looked like on a full scale first. Okay, blend like barely changed colors. It's too weighted. We need to do the hue averaging for blend. Do a random gradient, and then let's set some fireworks. Hey, Soccer J fireworks! Those are blue Cthulhu's, or blue they look like Hydra emblems. I like it. Those look awesome. These are our crappy soap bars. I think that needs to be adjusted. But yes, those are very good. Those are made by Mr. Bile himself. See the D20s? Not bad. Here, let me toggle out to a scene where this might be easier to actually see the fireworks. Okay. There they go. They're not bad. They're a little dark, but they're not bad. Cthulhu tests. Those look cool. I think those are readable. I think it's fine. I think that's good. But yes, now we can chain fireworks forever. Hey, buddy, you're supposed to fire off a bunch of fireworks when I do that. Buddy. There we go. So yes, now we can make big old chains of fireworks. I don't like the soap one, though. That does need to be fixed. There we go. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Yes, I've come to talk with you again. Because a vision softly creeping left its seeds while I was sleeping. And the vision that was planted in my brain still remains within the sound of silence. Nutty. Okay. Well, we got there. Yes. Well, it's the more contrast, the more readable we can get, right? Measures that changed my life. I left all the Discord servers I was in except yours and the one I made for my stream. Aw, nice. Skull and Crossbones firework. Ooh, that's a good one. Let me pull that up. Where am I going? GIMP. I actually think this outline doesn't need to be here. But I think the D20 works fine. I think the problem is actually this black becomes transparent. We can make a crown at some point as well. We gotta be careful with the crown. We can see. Okay, go away, bad block of soap. Let me add Skull and Crossbones and crown to my list. Make it gray. Yeah, they need to be gray instead of black, which is actually pretty easy to fix. I just go like this, right? Boop. Oh, gods. What happened? Oh, it's probably because it's not all perfectly black. Easy, he said. Yes, everything breaks around me. What I think needs to happen is I need to pull the brightness up overall. Let me fix this one real fast, and then I will start on the next one. So I think brightness needs to come up. All right, you know what? I'll just do that. There we go. That fixes all my problems. How's your impersonation, Lestat?
Stat underscore 1995. More rage. Stat underscore 1995. Horny jail, yes please Pat. Stat underscore 1995. Nanny.
Nanny.
Stat underscore 1995. These nuts. Stat underscore 1995. I am growth.
Wait, did Kirby not fire? Oh, I'm stupid. I'm sorry, Iagra. It's because I put this on. Yeah, let me temporarily turn this off. Firework channel point redemptions won't work when the chat command's on. Wow, wow, it's perfect. It's perfect. So if you want to do fireworks, you have to do it with the exclamation point command right now, and they're totally free. And they queue up, so have fun. Crown is next. Okay. Put on a vertical symmetry. A crown.
NANI?!
Yeah, Nani doesn't do a fun firework yet. I gotta build a better firework system if we want to do Nani's. You put an L in the middle for loser. No, too big. Very French. Yeah, they're crappy soap bars. I'll try to fix them at some point. That might be better. Let me go ahead. Let me do this real fast. Ooh.
NANI?!
This is too dark. I just want a slight addition to the crown here. To add a little more depth to it. Never gonna dance the way I dance with you. I'm sorry. What/who has a firework? Fireworks we currently have are a star, the letter F, a heart, a smiley, an acorn, the plat icon, a cat face, a flower, a question mark, Kirby with teeth, a really poorly made soap, Cthulhu, a D20. Cthulhu needs to be named Lord. I don't know. I don't have a Lord Cthulhu in my world, so maybe not. We're making a crown. I could try to make a carrot. I wrote this the other night while we were rolling through blackouts. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Let the blackout roll again. It would be nice to have heat instead of 3 socks on my feet. That's the end of Wi-Fi. I'm sorry, Frodo. Fat sock vortex. Yeah, Heart just does the really specific hearts right now. But okay, we'll get a crown now. Oh, wait, I just export that. Okay, export to art. Good. What dimensions or textures for fireworks? I use 512 by 512, but they can be any size right now. Size does not currently matter because I control the size of the fireworks in Unity in the program. Okay, so we got a crown. Now we need a skull and crossbones. I'm gonna find a good one on the internet real fast. Up. And we're gonna use this for now. Can I grab everything outside of it? Will that let me do it? Does this work? Yeah, that worked pretty well, actually. So if you just would that read better? Quite possibly. The blue eyes will get distorted, but we can try with it. This is cursed. I don't have a platinum icon logo yet. It's on the list. The problem is the way the logo works, right? It's a really weird size. So what we have instead is the we have the like coins. They explode. But okay. Take this guy. Let's color. Where's my brightness contrast? Pull the brightness up a bunch. Why are you not? Oh, you're not affecting anything because I don't have a select. Color, brightness, contrast. There we go. I still didn't freaking select it. There we go. There we go. That'll probably work. And now I got a skull and crossbone. Let's make some new fireworks real fast. And let me pull in this new Kirby. Which is definitely not more cursed than the other one. And I grabbed the Kirby. Okay, Kirby. You become that Kirby. We need to add 2 more. I'm just gonna call it Skull for now. And the crown. Oh, you actually need to go to art. I put it in the wrong folder. Crown. Grab the skull. I need to make a loading system for these. That's what I need to build at some point. A way for me to load images just into it. Because ideally, right? I'd like to let people dominatrix. No, dominatrix Kirby won't work. It'd be too like complicated to show here. What I would like to do is let other people use my fireworks system. But right now, I'm the only one who can load files, and I have to do it before the whole system is built. Okay. Paying no attention to the fireworks actually on the screen. Please look at the fireworks in the system. Okay, okay. Those are the crowns. They look pretty good, actually. Streamer could load the exactly. Streamer could load their logo, their emotes, whatever they want to load. Yeah, the simple geometric images look really good. And there are some sapphire crowns for our sapphire princess. Yeah, the simpler the design, the better it looks, ultimately. Because they're really small particles. And they're easier to read. And those are skull and crossbones, which do not look bad at all. Okay. Here are the new Kirby's, which also don't look bad. I think they read a little better and they're a little creepier. Those are our crowns. So here, let me run this system up. I can get those going for us in the new Badiun. Badiun, shut it down. Oh, I didn't make the Jackbox command. Let's do that next. That's a thing that we can actually get some use out of that I always forget about. Can I zoom on a Kirby really close? It looks really weird zoomed in really close. I promise it's for science. Let me build it. Let me see if I can. If I do it out of the play scene, I might be able to, actually. Okay, okay. Gotta fire off some Kirby's. I gotta go to this scene. I've got to go and figure out where on earth the fireworks went, which I think are children. This. Okay, now see the particles in this scene, really? See, the zooming doesn't scale it well. Because it's actually distorting it. It's not really zooming in. What I want to do is zoom in here and maybe be able to see it. How the colors are going to work for Rook, yeah. I honestly don't have a good answer for how the colors work, but I think that worked pretty well. I have a built version. Let me run it for you. Badiun is booting back up. You'll be able to play with the crown, the skull, and the new Kirby in a moment. Well, it does. There we go. Back online. Here are your Kirby fireworks. As always, here's a pink Kirby. That's so cursed. The crowns look great, though. I am pleased with the crown. Thank you, Wendy. I think the skulls read really, really well at the end. I'll crown you any day. Thank you, Eric. Yep, it's a learning process. See how a white skull works. Okay, okay. Obligatory red skull. Yes, I've been reading a lot of Marvel comic books. Oh, I typed exclamation point skull. That's not a command. 2 brain cells, guys. 2 brain cells. Red is a little too magenta-y for me. Do I have a scarlet? Is scarlet a color I have? I think that's the color of red I really think of. Oh, scarlet's just red. Figure out how to make it simple and readable. Yes. So red works. It's just a really magenta-y red, and that's just because of the color of red of the Crayola crayon we uploaded. The hex code they use for it. But you could do firework, skull. This should work. That's a very red skull. Ooh, a Katsuki Cloud could be fun. pull that down. I'll throw that one in. I need to make a loader for this at some point. Oh, they need to be zeros. I don't mind. I have I'm on Do Not Disturb, so I don't actually get pings unless like I open it up. But yeah, it's a hex code. So like we could dull it a little bit. But yeah, I am down to try the Akatsuki cloud. Totally down. Let me go load it up. Throw it in here. I'm going downloads Akatsuki. F99, yes. Good Gundam, by the way. I'm just gonna call it Cloud. I need to make a system that lets me add more aliases to it. Boot you up. Connect. You didn't connect. Let's try that again. It doesn't always connect if the real body unit is doing stuff already. There it goes. Firework Cloud. Pause this guy. We let the other... Oh. That worked. That looks pretty good. That looks fun. Try this real fast. Okay, the F's went off. Now some orange Akatsuki clouds. Not bad, not bad. What I want to do, right? I want to make it... let me turn that off so it don't overlap. I want to make more complex images, right? I think it'd be fun if we had... Right, like... Brain no working. I'm hitting all the wrong buttons for no reason. Turned out way better than I hoped. The honestly, the whole reduction of the image down to basic colors like that ends up making some things work really well. Right? Like if we made a carrot here for our good old buddy Carrot Boy, also known as Soccer J. He introduced himself to us first as Carrot Boy. Coffee cups with steam lines. Ooh, coffee cups could be fun. I actually think this might need a little more contrast in this. But I can upgrade it. Wait, what? Upping contrast is just making it light. I clearly don't know how contrast works, guys. There we go. Really quick and literally dirty carrot.
NANI?
And then we'll try a coffee cup. Dance the way I dance with you.
NANI?
Coffee cup with steam clip art. I need a reference. You're a good reference. You look like the Java logo. Pokeball? Pokeball could be fun. Export this real fast. I'm just gonna call it cup for now. I'm just rapidly doing these things. We can refine them a little more later if we want. What's a good Pokeball here? You're probably a good Pokeball. Rid of that. Make it as big as we can. That chat triggers an F bomb that drops and explodes in skulls, like a bomb with the letter F on it. That could be fun. I mean, we have this currently. It's on my, so tracking Fs in chat is a thing on my list that I want to do. I haven't quite gotten to that point yet. Oh, I'm not even showing. I did that whole thing without showing you guys what I was doing. I'm so stupid. Hi, so here's the Pokeball that I'm on. What I want to do is this. Is that going to be legible enough? I actually kind of think I need to go like this. Yeah, we've upped this threshold a bit. There we go. I think that'll have to work. And a Pokeball. Okay. So I made a shitty carrot. I made a thing. Fireworks in the other side of that command. But fireworks! Excited about fireworks is always good. I made 3 more. I made a carrot. That's really bad. I made a cup. And I made a Pokeball. Good luck. I'm going to watch a movie. Have fun, Soccer J. Have fun. Hey, there's Scion. How are you? How are you? Yes, we're screwing around with fireworks. Cup. And Pokeball. Bam. Okay, so now if I go fireworks, carrot, orange, of course, cup, Pokeball. Fire those off, wait for them to start registering. Oh, it would help if I actually typed fireworks correctly. Okay, I'm gonna let them fire here. As we see them here. So there's are the orange carrots. Those are the cups, and then those are the Pokeballs. Okay, Pokeball reads okay. They work. So we got a bunch of random fireworks now. Oh, that's always fun. Random fireworks are always fun. So we built that out. Let me shut down Bodying real fast, and let me rebuild the fireworks again. We also we upgraded the fireworks system so that it queues them all instead of trying to fire them all at the same time now. And whenever a VIP talks in chat for the first time, a stream, it fires off fireworks for them in their color. What I want to do is make it so they can set their own fireworks, and that might be the thing we do now. Actually, I don't know. We do that next. That's boring. Okay. Fireworks are now back online. There you go. We got fireworks. Skull, crown, cloud, carrot, Pokeball, cup. These are all new ones. Well, dang, yeah. We did a lot. We added soap too today. 4 soap. They're not great. I don't love them. They need to be updated. Huh. Bars of soap wasn't working well. Do we try to just make bubbles for soap? What do we think? Do we just try to bubbles? Bubbles could work, right? Worth a go. They're just little sudsy bars. I don't think the bar reads well. That's my problem with it. Problem with bubbles is how are we gonna make bubbles look good? Bubbles are just gonna be circles. To make the bubble plan work well, we might have to do the full redesign of the fireworks system. Oh well. Okay. Next thing that's on my list though is an upgrade to the lights. And I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to do this actually. Blend is like later on my to-do list. We broke blend. We'll have to fix it. But blend is like not an important system. Okay, I need to go to the holiday module, the holiday canvas. Lights. You have access to all of your light scripts. Am I getting VIP too low? There's still a chance. You got a week. You got a week, Scion. Wednesday is D&D, and during that actually, yeah, no, you have till Sunday. Yeah, you got 4 more streams. So Wednesday is D&D, and there's gonna be running random raffles the whole time. So worry not, you can always come by and just lurk and grab some raffles. Just join whenever you see them go off. See, nice, you're climbing again. But okay. What does Lights need? Lights needs stuff. Lights needs access to its light object. Public game object light string. So what I'm planning to do is planning to let you guys turn the heart lights on. How do I want the heart lights to work? Do I want heart lights to exist for a duration or until they're turned off? I don't know how I want them. I didn't think this through yet. I haven't thought this through yet. A big fat 0. Gonna pivot over to help you for the ESO. We'll catch you later. Sounds good, Iogre. I don't know how I want to do it. I don't know how I want to do that yet. Well, I could share with you guys my other evil plans. Oh god, I'm so tired. I need to stop staying up so late. I was up to like 4 last night for I ended stream. My friend asked me if I wanted to play games. I said sure. And then we played games till 4 in the morning. You guys know world domination plans? World domination plans, of course. All my plans are world domination plans. Yes. In reality, right, my plans are to replace Duel. Yeah, a full Triforce. Triforce is not bad though. I think we always need hearts. Well, so yeah, I can show you what I'm talking about, right? If you were here for Valentine's Day, we had heart lights, which I can do by changing the light objects themselves, which is not what I need. I want to happen during the actual running. So if I go here, right, and I change, open the prefab, and I change the bulb to be the heart bulb. God, there's so many things in here now. You'll see they become hearts. So I want that to happen, which is totally doable. I can make it happen. I'm just trying to figure out how I want to work it. So that's a plan. Other plans, I want to replace the dual command. Right, so we have a dual command where you can stake platinum with somebody else. It's Stream Elements basic command. I'm upgrading all of those, so we're going to upgrade it. What I'm going to do with it is I want little stick figures to fight each other. I want a little stick figure battle in the corner. And I kind of want to build a whole stat system for it. I want to build that whole chat adventure game, but I think that needs to be a different format. Decided during all of this that instead of paying someone to make emotes, I'm getting a drawing pad, size, and desperation. See, Mr. Bile, I already had one, which is why I make my own stuff. Although everything I've done today has just been with a mouse, because I've been lazy. If I have art that I don't like, I'll refine it later. Because I'll just do lots of iterations while listening to lo-fi music. But yes. So I want to upgrade Duel so that we can have little people fight and actually stake something on it. And I want a little adventure system that chat members can go on an adventure, and there we get a little, like, I don't know, loading thing over here with little chat characters lined up. And there's just some boss, and it takes some time to kill the boss. And the more adventures you go on, the faster you can kill bosses, and the more plat everybody in the party can get. So then people will come by and they'll adventure, and they'll get platinum just for doing that, and they'll get stronger. So then they can duel their opponents with more force. And it changes the duel from a 50-50 to more strategic, which I think is fun. Never mind, couldn't find the movie. That's okay. Soccer J, I got you. Please observe. We have carrot fireworks. Right. So like that's the thing I want to build, but I have to like fully design that thing. We also need to build Tamagotchi. I know it's on my list. We're getting very close. Everything we build helps us get there. Yay, yes. So, ooh. You can do this. Where's soap bars? I'm not happy with them yet, Soap. But we made them. They're okay. I don't love them. Cthulhu came out much better. Mr. Bio made Cthulhu. I think the crown came out really well. I don't like the soap bar. It's very hard to read the way I made it. Tried a couple iterations. I haven't been happy yet. Are you okay with suds for soap? And chicken? Ooh, we didn't make the Minecraft chicken head yet. Good call. Let's make a Minecraft chicken head, everybody. Just for soap, because for whatever reason, we're doing what soap tells us to do. Oh, we made a Pokeball, too. Yeah, I know. I need to map a bunch of different spellings to it. Check Discord. I've been summoned. I can't do this. Get out here consistently. Your cat is evil. I approve. Okay. How do we make this read the way we want it to? Consider holiday fireworks? What do you mean? kind of holiday fireworks? Stop rolling over your keyboard. You need to get one of those fake keyboards. St. Patrick's Day, Shamrocks, Halloween, Ghost. Yes, I have thought about Shamrocks for St. Patrick's Day, and I will have them. Yes. Well, so for Halloween, we had a nightmare of all kinds of random chaos from an old Bodyune version I built. Before I built this cool new version of Bodyune. What am I doing? I don't want to be in here. Need to go to fireworks. At our 20th. You want that command. There we go. I need to fix the Cthulhu spelling before somebody yells at me again about it. Where are you? Take the H. Okay. More plat. Get more plat. Okay, here. Ready. Let me connect this. Did it connect? We try it again. That's not how this works. That's not how this works, so. Okay. Okay. So now you can have Minecraft chicken heads appear in the new version once I build it. Okay, that worked. Eric will do no such thing. Eric will do no such thing. Eric will only bribe me for D&D things. And he'll try to bribe me with Doritos, and that doesn't work. The mighty Cthulhu, the great dreaming one. Get it right, Kappa. It has been fixed. Happy. But yes, what I want to build. Let me sub it for you to D&D. We're doing D&D on Wednesday if anyone wants to come by and check that out. By the way, if you're chaotic lawful, that's not quite how that works, silly soap. But yes, words. I need to build it so that we can do particles that are layered, right? So we can have only some colors get color changed. So like we can have the Pokeball, right? And then only the top layer color changes. I want to play chaotic lawful though. You mean you just flip back and forth between, oh, society is great, no, burn society. Oh, society is great, no, burn society. I am lawfully chaotic. I think it works. I mean, that is true. That is true. Lawfully chaotic works. So you know what's up? Do whatever you want to do. You can do it. It's fine. You can be you. We don't use alignment all that much in my game currently. There's no reason to. I'm like chaotically following my set justice. It's probably chaotic. It's probably just lawful neutral, actually. Or neutral good. Maybe. People sleep on neutral good. I think people underestimate it. Eric is very chaotic, especially since he makes up background lore on the spot. I'm never good. You'd be surprised, actually. I think most characters are more good than people think they are, or more evil than people think they are. I think people put themselves in neutral a lot, thinking I don't actually care about morality, and then don't act that way, which rarely matters. There is a rare 5th edition game where your alignment matters. Although tomorrow will be like a D&D day, I think. I think we're gonna do some D&D stuff tomorrow. Could I follow my own agenda? Okay, evil. Evil is selfish, right? Good is selfless. So if you're prioritizing yourself over everybody else, you're evil. Like in all cases, not just normal cases. That's like, there's a burning building and there's a baby in it and you go, nah, I'm not going in there because I might get burned. Evil. Or I should say, that is an evil act. Does a single evil act make you evil? No. But yeah. It's not updated yet, Mr. Bio. It won't be updated till I rebuild it. I mean, it's more like, will this be amusing? Yes. Okay, let's try it. Oh, Body just crashed. I've never seen Body crash. Let me go check that crash report, and then I guess I'll rebuild Body. And you'll have your chicken to play with. Weird. What broke you? I don't see a crash report here. I'll have to find it later. Okay, let me rebuild it while it's down. We'll take this opportunity. We'll fix it. The Great One has spoken. Who's checking my chicken again? Nobody. You. My screen looks so naked without the lights now, guys. I don't like it. But okay. Unity, you crashing again? Unity's also crashing. Cool. Okay, everybody, you're getting turned off. Unity, where are you? There you are. Go to sleep. I gotta rebuild first, then we can look at adding the Triforce. Triforce is on the list. I don't know if it's gonna read particularly well. But we could try it. Back up. Oh, I need to actually open and download the Triforce. I opened it, I didn't download it. There you go. I'm like, where is it? We'll put the Triforce in real fast. I'm just gonna call it Tri because I'm lazy. Take us a 21. We have over doubled, not true, try. We've over doubled the amount of fireworks we have. Is that zoom in between scenes a special thing or something you have set up? Something I have set up. This. What that is a move transition. So I'm using the move transition plugin to a scene. So I have a chatting intermission scene. Then I have a step 2 game scene. So we move to this scene. Then I have this scene, step to game, with another move transition to game, which just fades out that background. So see this is the fade in. Oop, wrong one. Yeah. Fade in. And then shrink or grow. So that lets me do a fade and the effect. Let me make sure I go back to where I'm supposed to be. There we go. Because normally that's what happens. Because this scene here, this thing is different than the other object. But okay. That looks awesome. Thank you. I do like it. Looks good. I try to make one to go from oh, actually I do have one. So here's how my stream starts, right? Look at my whoosh smoke. Whoosh smoke is nice, right? So this is my stream starts like this. We turn the music off, right? Then it goes here, and then the music starts up. And then I've got the chatting screen on my chatting intermission. And then my stream ends in a very similar way. The fireworks are back up, by the way. You can fire some chickens and Cthulhu. They're there. And clouds and Triforces. They are there. But yeah. I tend, when I like go down my my OBS overhaul rabbit hole, it's deep. I go deep. I start messaging Eric like all this shit that he does not care about. I'm like, look at what I did. Look at it. Look at it transition, Eric. Look at that transition. He's just like, oh, that's cool. I care what the fuck. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. Bunch of Triforces. Yes, we now have a ton of new. Oh, did I upload the new D20? Did I fix that? Oh, I did. No, I did. I don't think I did. Oh, no, I did. It's fixed. Okay, cool. Cool. It just starts off really bright. Which is fine. Look at this. The Q system is really nice, actually. Look at all those shiny math rocks. Oh, I love shiny math rocks. Goblin Brain loves shiny math rocks. Oh, yeah. Let's see. We got the Q system done. We got VIP entry fireworks done. We destroyed the blend functionality. Oops. We added a queue for the fireworks. We removed the illumination problem a little bit. We added 12 new fireworks. I love it. Let's talk about how I want to do the hearts. So if we want to change the lights to hearts, how long do we want to let them last as hearts? Should somebody have to turn it back to normal lights if you want them on normal lights? Or should they, thank you, Wandy, automatically turn back to hearts? What do we think, guys? What do we think? I also like how many anime things we've added now. I also need to go and add more aliases. Probably we got like Akatsuki clouds, which are great. I like it. We got Pokeballs. I guess that counts as anime weeby. That's a special category. The Pokeballs actually look really nice though, because they're like a really distinctly separable object, and there's not a lot going on with them, as opposed to the Kirby is still a little muddied. I think Iagger did a good job of upgrading it, but there's just a lot going on in that. So it makes sense. But yeah, okay. If somebody switches our light model to a different light model, should it stay that way until somebody switches it back? I kind of think it should. As I'm saying out loud, I think it should. Okay. So I'm thinking the command is going to be exclamation point lights space model space bulb. Hey there, Yeet. How's it going? Sup. We added new fireworks. That's all we've been doing today. Okay, so I think exclamation point lights space model space hearts, or light or bulbs or whatever, right? And then I can build off of that, I think. I think that's the plan, right? Okay. Let's start building it then. Okay. So, Christmas lights, pay no mind, they're just lights. They're just called lights. But how is it going, Eat? Would you like to see our new fireworks? Go, fireworks, go! Oh god, there's so many random things in there. I love it. We need light objects. What are we going to call this? We're going to call this a light model data. We'll call it. And it needs, I think, a sprite. And it needs a boolean that says strings on. Is string on. There we go. 28 more channel points and you can time somebody out. Very impressive, very impressive. That one doesn't read well. Here's a new one. I can try it in a moment. You're gonna just be Triforce blank. Oop. Good night. Hope you have a good night. Good night, Wandy. Thank you for coming by and making sure I stay hydrated. You have a good night as well. So this is gonna store the data we need to have. Oh, you know what? It needs aliases. It's aliases and it needs a name. Bam. Okay. Oops. Little too much bam. Bam. There we go. Somebody say hydrate? No. I did not. Wait, why are you unhappy about aliases? Oh. Because I copied you twice. Because I'm a dummy. Okay. Then we can have a list of these. Public list light model data models. Models. Bam. Okay. Fine, Sapphire. Fine. I'll drink more water. Thank you. Thank you. You guys are so kind to me, making sure I'm hydrated all the time. She's annoying like that. Nah, Sapphire's great. Okay. Okay. So now we got the model. So let's do, let's make a function for this. Void change to model. String model. Let's start there. So we got to find the model. If there is no model, exit. Loop over all lights and change to model. Okay. And set string visibility. So let's find the model. How are we going to find the model? We're going to find the model by going light model data equals nothing. It's going to equal null. Then for int I equals 0, I is less than models.count I plus plus. Walk away. If models I dot aliases contains the model string to lower, because we always put things in lowercase to compare because it's just better that way. Then data equals models I and break. Jump out of this loop. If data is still null at this point, return, nothing to do. Otherwise, light string dot set active data is light is string on. That'll work automatically. There we go. Let me go and pull this up because I always forget to pull this up. There we go. Thank you for the follow, Luke Ada Bazooka. Welcome to this madness. It should appear here in a moment. Sometimes it's a little slow. I don't know why it is, but thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Wait, Bronx Sapphire's butt? What? Hey, lewd? Okay, where was I? We're turning the string on. Okay, now we're gonna go through all the lights. For int I equals 0, I is less than lights dot count. It's Luca de Bazooka. That makes so much more sense. I am sorry. Luca de Bazooka makes a lot of sense. More sense. That is a very similar name to an actual friend of mine. Are you related? Could be. Do you happen to know a Kikaris? Maybe that friend of yours? You might have a second name? If you do, though, there was actually something I wanted to bug you about. If you are indeed this friend of mine. If you're not, you could be a different person I know. Is it Lucas? It could be a Lucas. Is it Lucas from accounting? Well, I know a Lucas and I know a Luca. It could be either of them. Ah, shucks, you got me. Yeah. See, that's my trick. There are two options, and I was very confused because I know the one has swung by. I've seen the Luca as Kikaris, which is his usual name. Which would make more sense if this is Luca de Bazooka, which great name, by the way. Made a masterpiece of gradient. What is this? What is this in my Discord DMs? Yes, hug away. Hugs are good. But yes, no, there's my mother was talking to me about a issue that a certain school district has that it needs an IT solution. And I'm like, I'm not sure I have time to do that, nor do they want me to actually do that and fix it. But I have multiple solutions because I go a little crazy sometimes. Ayo, yes, queens. What's up? How's it going? Hello, welcome. We're working on bodying because I'm a madman. Use it. Let me do this light thing first. Okay, so we got the lights. The light needs a way to change its model. Ah, we have a bulb. We have a bulb model. Dropping to say hi and give my loves. Hello, how are you? This takes a sprite. Good, should be expecting these forever now. That's fine. I make no promises they get in. No, bulb. Sprite equals model. I think that's all we have to do, actually. Lights I dot set model data dot image. That's what we called it. Okay. So I didn't say it. I almost said it. I didn't say it. No. Soap doesn't like being thanked, so we don't thank Soap. We roll our eyes at her. Is that better? Does that work for you? Does that appease you, Soap? If we, just roll our eyes at you? Yeah, okay, good. I live to please. Why did this open twice? Okay, now I'm a pro at eye rolls. You know what? That doesn't surprise me at all. If lower tokens 1 equals model. So if we're in the model system, if lower tokens length greater than equals 3? Yeah, 3. Exclamation point lights model, and then the third one. That's what we need. Then lights change to model lower tokens 2. That is our model argument, and return out. Else, just return. You failed. Everything failed. Okay. Now, we gotta go build these. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how I build this stuff on the fly, because I'm a grade A dummy. And by grade A dummy, I mean I have 2 brain cells, and we're trying very hard. Bulb. You're going to use the bulb sprite. Strings are on for this one. You could be called bulb, bulbs. I'm going to call it normal. Let's give it default, lights, and light. Let's do that. Default, light, and lights. Okay. Next one is going to be heart. Strings are off for that. You could be heart, hearts. Give it a Valentine's Day too. Valentine's. Okay. We're going to test it for the first time. These lights are going to freak out because they don't know what to do with the information I'm about to give them. Lights, model, hearts. That's not what I... Hey, Buddy, that's not what I said. Buddy, you're supposed to change this. You're supposed to change all of these. You didn't turn that... Oh. That might have actually been the problem. I think it nulled out. Did it? I'm at 10K. Nice. I would save it for a good reason. Okay. There we go. They changed the hearts. Lights, model, default. And back to normal. Ta-da! I'm so good at programming. I gotta bring Body down real fast and rebuild it. Oh, man. Wait, why does this alert not pop up? Oh, wait, that one's sent. The follow didn't pop up. That's what it is. That's so annoying. Why is it not there? That bothers me. Boot it up. There we go. So we can go lights, gradient, magenta, pink, magenta, lights, model, hearts. Ta-da! Spelled pink wrong, but you know what? That looks okay. You guys can now put heart lights on. And we can always put it back by the model default. Ta-da! Powerful lights. Powerful lights. I love it. Okay. Okay. I think I need to enhance some systems as well. Do I do this in the welcome module? Where's my welcome subs? Yes, okay, subcolors get added. Good. Oh, it's just heart. That's why. I was like, it's just this. Like, why didn't hearts work? I need to make that a little more intuitive. Fireworks needs a lot of basic system overhaul. That's just going to be just a full day of me going around and messing with it at some point. That probably won't be particularly interesting on stream. Because I'm going to build the whole thing from scratch again. With everything that we've learned about how to run fireworks and upgrade it. Because I want it to be able to be loaded by a user. I mean, not just me, but like anybody, right, who is running my program. I would like to be able to load it up. I would like that to happen. But yes. Humbity dum dum dum. Anything else I want to try to tackle tonight? We got heart lights. We doubled our firework types. We made the queue system for fireworks, which was big. We fixed some color problems fireworks have. It's not all of them, but some of them. I think honestly the red color comes down to the actual color of red I don't like, which isn't actually an easy fix. Grab Scarlet. That's the color red that I would like to use. Let me go and fix that real fast while I'm looking at it. Scroll. Where are you? Crayon colors. Open with Visual Studio Code. Red, take that, please. Scarlet, you can actually be the same color. You're technically Scarlet. Okay. That won't fix us immediately, but it'll fix it later. The next relaunch of the system will have the right color. But yes. That, though, might be it for me tonight. It's 10:40. I've got work in the morning. I might be wrapping it up here, methinks. We got a lot of good work done, though. We'll be streaming again tomorrow, 7:30 p.m. Eastern. Probably a D&D and chill session. We'll chat. We'll talk some D&D stuff. I've got a couple things I want to mull over, and then we'll probably run through with chat because I think it's fun. We may make some magic items that will be interesting as well. I'm not sure yet. I need to figure out what I still need to do by the end of stream or by the end of workday tomorrow. But for now, I think it's gonna be for me. So let me see. Addition to that, though, we will be streaming D&Ds on Wednesday. We'll raid Jason. We'll do that. So make sure you come by and hang out for that. There'll be lots of platinum. Yes, when we play D&D, because I don't talk all that much with chat, I run random raffles. So if you just come by the stream and you pay enough attention to chat to ! Join, you will get platinum. But yeah, you also get it just for hanging out. So come by on Wednesday for D&D, 6 p.m. Eastern. Tomorrow, 7:30 for some just chill Monday afternoon hangout. Maybe some light D&D talk because I like D&D and I talk about D&D a lot. Next Jackbox stream will be Saturday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern. The month is coming to a close, so make sure you're getting that sweet platinum for VIP. But for now, let me start the raid for Jason. Let me begin the outro. You can wait. No, Sapphire can't wait. Just like you can't wait for D&D, Eric. But yes. For now, though, thank you all for coming and hanging out and chilling while we make these fun lights. Having some fun input. It was a good time. Just make sure everything is good. For now, though, I'm gonna go and start getting ready for bed. Turn off my lights. Start getting ready to wind down because I got work in the morning. As much as I would love to, have off tomorrow, I have a lot of stuff that keeps coming up on my plate that I don't feel like I can take off during. One day I'll actually take a vacation for myself. But for now, though, good night. Let's go raid Girl Jason. I'll catch you in his stream, and we'll get going tomorrow at 7:30.